Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of March 2015. And it's a very interesting reading, Taurus, because we have 5 cards and they're all major arcana. So right off the bat, I want to say that I think March is going to be a very important month for you, okay? I think it's a month that will bring on huge changes in your life because major arcana symbolizes the big shifts in our life. Okay, so we start off with in the challenge position with the world in reverse. Now the world is a card that when we see it in the upright position, it talks about endings. It talks about the end of an era, the end of a specific period in one's life. It's the card that symbolizes the end of the journey, the fool's journey, the character of the tarot. And it talks about completion, okay, and a little bit about success because we have, a bit of a crown going on here. So when we have it in reverse, the challenge that you're going to be dealing with is that I think there's a period of your life, there's something you don't want to end, okay? And I think you're basically fighting against it. You are seeing there's a situation in your life that it's coming to an end and you're trying as hard as you can to make it not end, okay? But this isn't a very healthy situation, I have to say. I think the changes that are coming are very good for you. But let's go on with the rest of the reading. We have another card that talks basically about the same thing. We have the Fool in reverse. So on one hand, we can say that perhaps you are feeling a little bit like a fool because you're fighting against something that it just won't stop just because you want to. And most importantly, I think the Fool is the card with the 0. It's the first card. And the Fool is the character that just is starting on a new path with an open heart, with an open mind. He is holding a white rose, so it is very innocent, and he is just happy that a new path is beginning, a new way of life, perhaps a new era in someone's life. And he's almost at the ledge of the cliff and he's about to fall, but he doesn't care because the sun is shining. He's just very very innocent, almost childlike innocent. Okay, he's just happy, and that's what he is focused on. But being in reverse, again, it's almost the same as the world card, because with the world card in reverse, you don't want something to end, and with the Fool in reverse, you're very scared of something new starting in your life, a new period. You're afraid of the new beginning, okay, that is coming to you. Now, what the tarot is saying is change is gonna happen, okay? Because you have the 2 cards in the position of the help that you're going to receive, and in the position of the things you cannot change that you're gonna have to accept. You have the 2 cards of the major arcana that talk about change. So I know Taurus, change is difficult for everyone, and Taurus being an earth sign, they're very stubborn and they're very set on your ways, and it's scary, but I think this is very necessary. So please try to keep in mind to just go with it. It's easier when we go along with the changes that need to happen in our life than if we fight against them, okay? So let's keep going. In the help that you're going to receive, well, let's start with the card with the other card that's a little bit more scary. So we start with with something a little bit more interesting. We have the Death card. Now, first and foremost, Death card does not talk about death, okay? It talks about change. We can see, change in a very, it's almost like the Buddhists when they talk about change, death as a transition period, as change. And it can be traumatic, it can be a bit more peaceful. It's really up to us. Now, the interesting thing about this card is that, yes, the death is coming in. we have here with the flag and the horse, but back here we have the sun coming up, okay? So there is a new day starting, a new beginning starting, when we have something, and then there's something that is beginning, and it's what the world and the fool talk about. Now, coming up in this position that things you cannot change, it's very interesting that change is the thing you will not be able to help. It's going to happen, Taurus, whether you want to or not. Now, what the tarot is saying is that in the position that the help that you're going to receive, we have the Tower. And this is very interesting, and I think it's almost like soothing, because the Tower, yes, we have the Tower that is being hit by lightning and, people falling out of it, it's almost in flames. But the Tower is not just destruction for destruction itself, it's about tearing down all structures that they just don't longer serve you, okay? They don't help you anymore. That's the main thing of the tarot, that this thing that has to end, it needs to end, because it's just not something that needs to still be a part of your life, okay? There is change going on, and the tarot is saying, okay, it's a scary thing, but it's not only necessary, it's the right thing for you. And the end card, the outcome of this is that we have the Hangman. The Hangman is someone who, it looks like he's waiting and nothing is really going on, but the thing is that I think once this change has taken over your life, Taurus, you will start to see things in a different perspective, because this is a character that took a different position, and that's how he got illuminated. He started to see things in a different way, in a different perspective. This change will allow you to see your life, because I think it's something that it will affect your entire life in a very positive way. And this new perspective, I would say embrace it, because it's going to give way to this new beginning, okay, that is just not really happening right now because you're trying to stop it. Okay? So it's probably thinking a little bit about the reading for last month, where we talk about strength being like the main thing going on throughout the entire month. I think it's something that it started to happen months ago, okay, and you have been trying to stop it, but no more. March is the month to let change take over your life, okay? It's necessary, and it's going to be healing. Okay? So I hope, Taurus, this is helpful, and I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month. Bye.